What's up guys, how are you doing today? It's Tayo Aina here again, and today I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on Big Brother Nigeria. I came across this article online that says Big Brother Nigeria is currently the most watched show in Africa. I'm not a fan of Big Brother or reality TV shows myself. I don't really watch it, but there's a secret behind this show. How has it managed to capture the minds of a lot of people over a long period of time, continuously? A lot of people don't even know where it started from. A lot of people don't know the history behind it. A lot of people don't even know who founded it. So I started doing some research, and this is what I found. Just to preface this video is not sponsored by MultiChoice or DSTV. It's just an interesting topic, and I just felt like I should make a video about it. I'm going to call this part of my channel Internet Explainers, which is a new episode or a new series where I find interesting topics that I feel resonate with me, and I just share my thoughts and perspectives on them based on non-extensive research. So how has it managed to capture the mind of a large population every single year in an age where people's attention span is smaller than that of a blowfish? A blowfish's attention span is like 9 seconds. Human beings have like 8 seconds attention span. So first of all, what is Big Brother? I'm sure a lot of you guys know, but there are some people out there, that maybe live under a rock. They don't know what Big Brother is. It's a reality TV show where they take a number of people, they call them housemates or contestants, and they put them in a house. The house is under surveillance by cameras 24/7, and they compete for a prize, which is usually a couple $1,000s. And then they have this guy called Big Brother. He's the one that gives them directions and he gives them tasks to do.
This is Big Brother.
All of this is streamed to us in the comfort of our homes. So that's just the idea behind it. Reality TV show, put people in a house, stream it to us, and then we consume it. The word Big Brother is derived from this book, 1984 by George Orwell. It follows the life of a guy named Winston Smith, a low-ranking member of the party who is frustrated by the omnipresent eyes of the party and its ominous ruler called Big Brother. In this book, Big Brother controls every aspect of the lives of different people. I think they also refer to US sometimes as Big Brother because they're always surveilling people. So who created this shit and who came up with this whole idea of Big Brother and this whole idea of putting people in a house and them competing over stuff? A Dutch guy called John de Mol of Endemol.
When we launched Big Brother, we sort of created a whole new genre.
And he's a Dutch media tycoon, billionaire, television producer. Is known for being the creator of Fear Factor, The Voice, and also Big Brother. You guys know The Voice now. That show where people are always singing with. Chose you. This guy's really good at reality type programs. For him to be coming up with all these bangers. Forbes estimated him to be worth $1.5 billion in 2017. It's pretty amazing how much money you can make when you create products, content, programs for the entertainment industry that eventually becomes successful and reaches a wide percentage of the audience. So it was first broadcasted in the Netherlands and then eventually shared internationally. So different countries then eventually came up with their own formats, like a franchise, like the way they have McDonald's. Different countries buy into the McDonald's franchise and they have their own different types of McDonald's. Obviously they produce the same thing, but different variations for different countries. That's the same way Big Brother spread over. A lot of countries decided to buy into the franchise and create their own version of Big Brother. Most of the time, these countries that decided to create their own versions of Big Brother, they did it in a way that they added the cultural and societal norms of those countries. If you look at Big Brother Nigeria, you will notice that it has heavy influence of Nigerian culture in terms of the fashion, in terms of the music. Current episodes of Big Brother exclusively play Nigerian music. The first season of Big Brother Nigeria came in 2006. Then they went on an 11-year break. I'm guessing probably the market wasn't ready then. And then they came back for the second season in 2017. Within that period, there was also a Big Brother Africa, but the difference was that these ones, they picked contestants from different countries in Africa. So eventually, Big Brother Nigeria came and took the place of Big Brother Africa. It has been very successful ever since. And year on year, it keeps increasing in the number of audience it gets. I think this is a cool thing too, because it's more like you're selling Nigeria's culture to the world. So yeah, housemates are selected on some criteria that the company wants. So they try to pick interesting candidates and people with interesting personalities. They live in this house for 10 weeks and compete to be the last person standing. During the period they stay in this house, they always engage in games and activities, and then on Sundays, somebody leaves the house.
You are not safe. You have been evicted.
So yeah, let's talk about the house for a second. You guys know I like houses. This house is very big and it has a unique design. You know the way they do all these offices in Silicon Valley that are very colorful. It just looks like a house that you would want to live in or an office you would want to work in. So this house that they live in is located on the mainland, Ilupeju town, placed in Lagos mainland. One thing I'm always wondering is, how are they able to manage all of this together? You know, cameras running every day, 24/7 for 10 weeks.
All right, so tell us what we see behind us here. It looks like there's a whole bunch of stuff going on, but every camera from the house comes back to this room.
It's really interesting for them to do like a behind the scenes episode. You know, show us how all of this happens. Multi-choice, are you hearing? I think you guys should include this. You can holler at me. I can do a behind the scenes tour and also include a tour of this house to show, you know, the audience. I myself wouldn't mind getting locked up in this house. The only problem is just that I need internet. I need to make videos. Another question most people usually have to ask is like, how do they make money? The way they make money is the way most social media platforms make money, like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. They make money from selling attention. The attention that we give to all these platforms, the amount of hours we spend every day, brands and companies pay to put their products in front of our eyes so that we can see their product. Just basically marketing. It has been said that tech companies are paying as much as $3.5 million just to be exclusive sponsors of the 2021 show. They also make money when you vote for your favorite subscriber, and it's also very similar to the way we YouTubers also make money from sponsors and AdSense. So yeah, how did Big Brother spread like Wi-Fi? According to my own analysis, I think it boils down to three things. The first one was a higher percentage of younger people in Nigeria. Nigeria is the most populous country in Africa. Most of the people in Nigeria are young. And these kind of shows are targeted at the young population, the millennials. Those are people who sit down at home who want to really watch this show. As the numbers increase, the viewership for this show increases. The same thing can be seen when you look at the music industry. The reason why Nigerian music is topping the charts everywhere, worldwide, not just even in Africa. First of all, our music is dope as but secondly, we have a large population of people. So the more population you have of consumers, the more viewership you will have. Most Nigerians will listen to Nigerian music. And there's also a massive support, you know. Nigerians, we like everything Naija. Like as much as we complain about our country every time, we have a massive support for anything Nigeria. If Nigeria is going for the World Cup, even if you don't watch football, if they are playing and they lose, you feel it because you are Nigerian.
Here from Aina! Oh, it was an easy chance, and how on earth?
Secondly is the rapid internet penetration. And Nigeria currently accounts for 30% of the internet penetration in Africa. Nigeria alone, 30%. We like internet gone. Obviously, the more people have internet, the easier it will be to access this kind of shows online. Social media too has also massively helped. You can't escape not seeing something about Big Brother once they start a season, even after they finish a season. Lastly, I think this is one of the most important points, and it's just psychological. Big Brother Nigeria became viral also because it's a form of escapism. According to this clinical psychologist, Dr. Jana Scrivani, reality television in particular gives us a false sense that we really know the people we see on the screen. This sense of having a personal relationship is amplified with the reality label, even though we are aware that most of what we see on screen is greatly exaggerated. Over time, we come to see the people portrayed on screen as friends. We identify with their struggles and triumphs, which is why our contestants have a fan base. We have a love for reality TV and immersing ourselves into the lives of other people. Many people look at the lives of these celebrities or these contestants online and imagine themselves being them. The bad things they do, the good things they do, we see that also in some reflections of ourselves. Obviously, if we had a camera watching us 24/7 every day, many of all these things that we complain about these people on screen doing is basically what we do in the house. So we find them relatable. Just like the same way, if you have a favorite YouTuber or if you have a favorite personality you follow online, one of the major things that draws you to them is relatability. Also, we love a spectacle. We love watching people compete for stuff. That's why we love watching sports. That's why we love watching Olympics. That's why we love watching anything competitive, boxing and the rest. This has been happening back then. All those, all those Roman Empire where you see a lot of people in like a stadium. I don't know what they call it then. Arena. Yeah, it was called arena. They call it an arena then. And then they compete for something like the gladiators. People just love watching people compete. People want to see how the housemates are going to navigate the problems with being in the house and who is eventually going to come out on top. People want to see the intrigue. People also love drama. All of these things are very entertaining. So at the end of the day, we make Big Brother keep winning. We, the viewers, we are the reasons why Big Brother has gone viral across Africa. So what are the takeaways for this video? Is Big Brother good or bad? A lot of people have different complaints about Big Brother. A lot of people have their own reservations. So I think for me, value is subjective. It depends on how you see it. What is good for A might not be good for B. What one person likes, the other person might not like it. And there has been a lot of talks about, the mental states of these contestants after they leave the house. They become celebrities. Everybody knows their face. You've seen what happens at the airports when some of these people come back from the house and you see the amount of fan base, everybody rushing. It's very crazy. Nobody really knew you before, and then suddenly your face is everywhere. Everybody now knows you. Everybody now wants to know your business. It's a lot of pressure. It can get very overwhelming. Also, some people have complained about the fact that many of the youth in Nigeria sit down day in, day out watching Big Brother when they could have used that time to do more productive things. For me, I think people watch reality TV show for different reasons, and I'll leave that to you to decide why you watch it. I think it's interesting to live in a world where people can create content and have that content spread all over Africa and all over the world generally. I think it's also pretty interesting to see that being featured on a show like Big Brother Nigeria can sort of give you the free marketing you need to jumpstart your career, as long as you have a skill or talent or something that you want to show the world. Many people that came out of Big Brother, they didn't even have to win, but many of them have started different careers in different fields. Those people who had skills in some, maybe like music, they started a music career. Those people in acting started an acting career. I choose to see it from that angle. All of this was not possible some years back. So I think that's one of the cool things about Big Brother Nigeria. And I think this concludes my thoughts on, the Big Brother show, the Big Brother franchise. So guys, I want you to help me by, let's have a conversation. Share your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about Big Brother? Why do you think it went viral? Why do you think it's so popular? Why do you think people like watching it? Why do you watch Big Brother? If you like this video, please hit the like button and also subscribe to this channel. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.